Now, the first topic I want to talk about is the SRM Bookings Manager application itself. It's the central point of operation from where you can create your bookings and manage them. The entire solution consists of protocols, visuals, automation scripts, DLLs, and much more. But luckily, everything is bundled into one nice package. New releases of this package are announced on DataMiner Dojo, and once you got your hands on such a package, it's really easy to install. You can either double-click it, just like a DataMiner upgrade package, or you can install it via System Center. Once you have installed the package, you should see all the automation scripts appearing, like you can see over here. You will also see some protocols available in your protocol and templates application, and then you know everything is nicely installed. The only thing you have to do manually is creating a booking manager application element. So you can do it just like creating any other element, like I have over here. And when I edit this, you can see it's using the protocol Skyline Booking Manager with the latest available protocol. Once you created this element, you should see immediately this visual overview on top of it, which is then your actual booking manager application. Now, what do we see on this booking manager application? The first step is bookings. So over here, you see on the top a timeline with all of your scheduled bookings. And on the bottom, you see the table with the corresponding bookings that you see on your timeline. As soon as you click or select any of your bookings in the timeline, the same one is also highlighted in the bottom table. When you open this menu over here, you can filter all of your bookings based on their state. You can navigate in time. You can also just drag inside the timeline. You can scroll inside the timeline, or do like this. You can drag this bottom pane as well. The table itself can also be hidden. If I uncheck this one, you only see the timeline. You can also show your contributing bookings, but that's something more advanced, which will be covered in a later video. The table itself, you have here several columns. These can also be completely customized. If I right-click any of the columns, I can add or delete, show or hide specific columns or other booking properties. The column configuration can be saved. Just know that when you open this application, automatically this SRM app default column configuration is loaded. So if you do any changes, it's good to save that configuration inside this column configuration, the one with the name SRM app default. As soon as I click or select any of the bookings, you see that certain actions become available. That's all dependent on the state of your booking. But when I learn how to create new bookings, I will touch all of these functionalities one by one. Now let's have another look at the next tab. We have also a configuration tab. Inside this tab, there are again sub-tabs with a lot of configurations. It's not a goal that I'm going to explain all of them over here. I will just explain a few interesting ones. So the first tab is a general config tab. And already a first important one is this one, the default virtual platform. This setting is actually in case you have multiple booking manager applications running on the same DataMiner system. Since I only have one application, this can be filled with either a space character, or I called it here my set virtual platform. Besides that, there are lots of other things to configure over here. Another important one is this one here, the app services view. As you know already, DataMiner is going to create services for your bookings. Well, where are these services residing? Well, you have to specify the view in which they need to arrive, basically. The next step is more to configure the wizard itself, like some options you can enable or disable. Also some timing default values you can enter, like a default pre-roll, post-roll, the duration of your booking and all of that. Then each state of your booking inside the life cycle of your booking has a specific color. These colors can all be managed from here. Then we go to the Services and SLA tab. Over here you can specify specific custom service states and configure the rest of your SLAs. On the timeline, same thing. You can also configure what needs to be shown on your block of your booking block. And this is also a very interesting one. These are properties that you can optionally add to your booking. When you enable this, you can add properties to a booking. What is a property? You can see it as metadata on your booking. You can add as many properties as you want. When you create your booking inside your wizard, the user will be asked to fill in these properties. And then last but not least, you also have the Events tab. You can add custom events for custom automation that is necessary besides the start and the stop of your booking. And then we go to the admin page or the admin tab page. We see here resources, profiles, and definitions. Well, these three are actually corresponding to the applications that we have already in our surveyor. Here we have also the resources, the profiles, and the definitions are basically the service definitions, which is services app in the surveyor. And then we have a fourth tab. This is basically some information about the package, the SRM package that is currently installed. Versions of protocols, DLLs, etc. are available from here.